Okay. So you know how we were talking about doing a deep dive on phosphatidylserine?
Yeah.
Well, get this. You actually sent in some research on it.
Oh, wow. Cool.
And it turns out this stuff, this PS, like the cool kids call it,
Right.
it could be like super important for our brains, like how they work, especially as we get older.
Yeah.
I mean, it's pretty amazing, right?
Yeah, it is. It's actually something that our brains produce naturally.
Really?
It's actually a type of phospholipid.
The phospho what now?
Phospholipid, like a healthy fat, basically.
Yeah.
That's super important for our brain cells just functioning at their best.
So basically it's like brain food.
Yeah, you could think of it like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. One of the key things it does is helps build and maintain those healthy cell membranes, which are like the protective barriers around each brain cell.
So it's like a bodyguard for your brain cells.
Kinda, yeah. Yeah, like a little security guard.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
So this research that you sent over,
Right.
it focuses on PS and what was it called again?
Cognitive aging.
Cognitive aging, right? Which I'm sure we all experience at some point.
Yeah, definitely.
But what is that exactly?
It's basically the natural changes that our brains go through as we age.
Yeah.
You know, things like our memory, our focus processing speed, all those things can be affected by age.
Basically, you start forgetting where you put your keys more often.
Yeah, that's a good example.
Yeah.
But, you know, it can be much more than that.
Right.
It can affect your ability to learn new things or to follow a conversation.
Gotcha. So all that stuff that makes us, sharp.
Exactly.
Okay. So is this research saying that PS might be able to like help slow down those changes?
It is, and that's what is really interesting. The study suggests that taking PS supplements, specifically doses of 300 to 800 milligrams a day,
Wow.
can actually improve memory and cognitive function in older adults.
So wait, hold on. It's not just slowing down the decline. It's like making things better.
That's what the research is suggesting. Yeah.
That's pretty wild.
Yeah, it's exciting. It seems like PS can actually cross the blood-brain barrier.
The what?
The blood-brain barrier,
Okay.
which you can kind of think of it like a security checkpoint for the brain.
Oh, okay.
And once it gets through there, it seems to be able to work its magic on those brain cells.
So like it's got a special pass to get through security.
Exactly. It knows the secret password.
That's awesome. Okay. I'm really interested in the fact that it helps with memory
Yeah.
because I feel like that's one of the first things that people notice.
Yeah, absolutely. It's one of those things we take for granted until it starts to slip.
Yeah, exactly.
The study did show some really promising results there. Participants who took the PS supplements actually did significantly better on memory tests compared to those who didn't.
Like what kind of memory tests?
Things like recalling lists of words, remembering stories, things like that.
Oh, interesting. So it's not just like remembering where you put your keys.
Yeah.
It's actually like remembering important information.
Right. It's about being able to retain and then access that information when you need it.
Which is pretty important.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay, cool. So memory, what else? What else did it help with?
Focus and concentration.
Ooh, I could use some of that.
Yeah, who couldn't, right?
Right.
The study found that people taking those PS supplements were better able to stay on task and avoid distractions.
Well, yeah, because if you can't remember anything, you can't really focus on anything, right?
That's true, but this is more about like being able to tune out the noise and really hone in on what you need to be doing.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
That's big.
Uh,
Especially, with all the distractions nowadays.
yeah, exactly. Our world is full of information overload.
Yeah.
And having that extra mental edge to like stay focused
Mm.
can make a really big difference.
I bet. So what's the catch?
The catch.
Yeah. Like,
Yeah.
is there a downside?
Well, it's important to remember that the research is still ongoing,
Okay.
and more studies are definitely needed to understand the long-term effects
Right.
and potential benefits of PS.
Right. So it's not like a magic bullet.
Not yet, anyway. But the initial findings are pretty exciting.
Yeah, totally.
Mm-hmm.
It's pretty amazing that something that occurs naturally in our brains
Yeah.
could have that kind of impact.
I know, it's fascinating. It really shows how important it is for cognitive health.
Especially as we get older.
Exactly.
This makes me wonder, though, if it's something that occurs naturally in our brains,
Mm-hmm.
are there foods that have it? Like, is there something that I can eat to get more PS?
That's a great question and one worth looking into.
I might have to do some research on that.
Yeah, maybe you'll discover some delicious brain-boosting meals.
Ooh, I like the sound of that.
Yeah, me too.
Okay, well, that's about all the time we have for today.
Okay.
But this was really interesting.
It was. I'm glad we could dive into it.
Yeah. So until next time,
See ya.
keep those brains sharp.
Okay.
And thanks for listening.
Bye.
See ya.